Okay, so today we're working on the 8N. I'm just trying to get the headlights on this working. Okay, so normally they have a line that comes right off of here for the ground, but I guess it's just because they're old, this ground's not working. So I took it out, and it's small here, but I was able to get some lines run through here. So I got 2 lines running through to here, and then underneath, basically they came out here, just making sure they're out of the way of the fan. And then right now I have it set up into a 3-way. Basically what's happening here is my ground going back to my battery. Then this line comes to the switch, which I have set up here. So off the battery, so that goes to this here. So right now I've just got a 7.5 amp fuse in there, and then it goes to this switch. So with it set up like that, if I turn on the switch, I have power, power's off, on, off. So the reason this is a 3-way is because then I'm gonna run another line from here over to the other light. So I have one new ground and one power line running to the front of the tractor, and then it's gonna jump from there to the other headlight. So I'm gonna get that finished, put together, and then get these wires all cleaned up. I'll show you what that looks like. But that's basically an easy way to wire up the headlights on the 8N Ford. So the reason I'm gonna take the light off first, I'll show you here in a second, and you also get a chance to see what it looks like inside of here before it's been tampered with. I don't know if that's the right word. So this is what it looks like when you were to open it up fresh. You've got your ground, which again, the ground on the other side wasn't working. And then you have your positive line that comes into this little hole here. The hole is not very large, so that's why I'm gonna run it through this side first, try and feed it over to the other end, and then connect it to my splitters over there. All right, so right now I'm not too worried about where these are threaded through. I have these going along the same line. There's already another wire, and they're up out of the way of the engine, but I'm gonna find a better way to wire these. But for right now, I'm really just testing to make sure this connection is gonna work and that that light is working. So obviously we're gonna take our red and put it into the 3-way on the red. We're gonna take our black, put it into the 3-way on the black. So one thing is you don't want more exposed wire than you need. So if you go to put the connection on and you have a bunch of extra wire either trying to hang through or hanging out the back, you want to trim a little off because you don't want to have an accidental connection happen further down in there. So you really don't need a whole lot. So one of the things we're going to use with that is the loom. This kind of gives you a little bit of extra protection. Okay, so I don't know if you can see all the way over there, but all the way to where it comes out, the loom is heading all the way up and over to that. And then it's running up with the distributor wires nice and high along the bottom of the tank, and then it's going to come over and attach right into here. So I trim this back, they'll attach into here. We're gonna get this tucked up and out of the way. And then I'm gonna shorten these two main lines that come in. So everything will be nice and protected. And then I'll also put some loom on those front lines heading in there as well. So making sure you get all this in loom is really pretty important, mostly because you're gonna have vibrations and you wanna try and protect the wire from vibrations, which are gonna lead to nicks. So that's all cleaned up. If you can see, everything's out of the way. There's nothing close to any heat sources or towards the fan. So should be good to go. We're gonna go ahead and fire it up. It's dark outside and we'll see how it does in the dark and show you that. Okay, so this is a tractor with the lights off and then the lights on. If you guys have any questions or comments about how I did what I did or why I did it this way, please leave them down below. Or if you have any suggestions or ways maybe it could have done it a little bit easier, I'd love to hear that as well. Thanks so much.